Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Horath, and we are going to have a go at Nantucket, a game heavily based on Herman Melville's book Moby Dick. We're gonna be doing some whaling, some 19th century whaling in the Age of Sail. The developer of the game, Picaresque Studios, has been very kind. He has given me a pre-release copy of the game, free of charge, so that I can show the game off. It is going to release on January the 18th. You're going to find a link to the Steam page in the description, and I think it's going to cost $18 euros, and I think 13 or 14 pounds. And I've played a little bit of it, and I really enjoyed a couple. Those of you who have been subscribed longer to the channel might know that I am a huge fan of the Patrick O'Brian novels centered around Captain Aubrey and Stephen Maturin. And this game captures that feeling pretty well. I mean, you have a lot of whaling in those novels, because the whaling fleets of the various nations at those times were huge targets whenever there was a war between nations that were trying to capture whalers of the nation that they were at war with, because they were very valuable. Whalers were going out for whale oil, and that's what we're going to do here too. And interestingly enough, we're starting out as Ishmael, which, spoilers for Moby Dick if you haven't read it, is the only guy that survives the crazy hunt of Captain Ahab when he's trying to bring down Moby Dick. He's the only guy that gets out of there alive. We're not going to play the tutorial. I'm just going to explain to you what we're gonna do. Right, so we're going to be Captain Horath. Yeah, we're going to be Captain Horath, Drak. Why not? And we could be a hunter, a sailor, a science guy, or a crafter, and these guys can fulfill different roles. I think we're going to be a sailor. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then we can also go for another trait, which allows us either to get another attribute, do more damage against sea creatures, gain our health points, regain them faster. Navigation is just when we're roaming the seas. We could gain an additional HP per level, so we die. It's more difficult to kill us, or we can have +1 XP gained per day of navigation. And I think we're going to take that one, because why not? Why not? I mean, combined with the sailor, we're sort of going to go for a for the nerd type of captain, thinking about things, sailing, and trying to develop our own abilities. I'm going to shut up now. We're going to look at the intro cinematic. It's actually really nicely done. The whole game oozes atmosphere.
Drink and swear, ye men that man the deathful whale boat's bow. Death to Moby Dick. God hunt us all if we do not hunt Moby Dick to his death.
Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. I was cursed twice by the Lord for my blasphemous promise to hunt Moby Dick, and by Ahab for surviving the Pequod and its sons swallowed by the sea. I was craving to conquer my spot in heaven by striking my iron in Moby Dick's heart. So I headed back to Nantucket, looking for a new ship and wealth-seeking sailors.
So that's going to be our object at the end, trying to finish what Captain Ahab and the crew of the Pequod could not do, hunt down Moby Dick. But before we can do that, really, we have to make a name for ourselves as a whaler. Now, this is the Nantucket harbor. We can do various things. We can have a look at the newspapers. You get sort of contemporary news. George IV is the new king of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. So we're January 1820. The Russian sloop Vostok claims to have sighted the ice sheet of Terra Australis, and the Portuguese have defeated Uruguayan independentists in Tacuarembó. Alright then. The news is one part of this, the jobs is the other. So we can do various things. Shame, we can't do the second contract. Looking after a creature that has attacked several ships, because we are too low. We need to be level 5 for that. That is crappy. I think this is always here. And this gives us the task of finding a new whaling area, just scouting it, seeing if it's there or not. And we're going to gain $200, which is actually fairly a pretty high amount of money. If you take away all the inflation and change that into days money, that's thousands, tens of thousands, I think. Right, so we're going to take that. We're going to try to do this. You can see that this will give us prestige. So prestige and money are the two currencies that that you really have to work with. If we have a look at this, we can hire some people for our ship. Now we can see that we have 4 prestige. This is us, and the amount of prestige determines how many people we can hire and what kind of level they're going to be. So currently we could hire 1 dude that is level 4, or we could hire 2 level 2 dudes, or 4 level 1 dudes. I mean, we only have 3 slots on our ship. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but yeah. So the really high level ones aren't gonna be great, but I really would be interested in hiring a level 2 whaler at least, because he does have the skill Fasten, which will stop the whales from submerging. Like if they get hurt too much, they might just dive, and then your stuff just goes. You can't hunt those whales anymore. So pretty interested in actually taking Ernest with me. What does he have? Swimmer. While retreating, he can't be targeted by enemy attacks in combat. Okay, so that's a positive one because it's green. But he's a drunkard. Double the grog consumption. Ernest. And you can see the lay, that is his share of what we bring home. We won't be paying these people right now. We won't be paying them any sort of salary, but instead they get a percentage of what we bring home. That is how whaling ships at that time operated. So he's going to take 4%. The higher their skill set, the more they expect to get. Like, he's really good. He has Fasten, he has Pain Master, and he has Blind. So he can blind other creatures, he can cause them to bleed, and he can stop them from submerging. Yeah, but he's a level 10 prestige guy. And the more whales we hunt, the more stuff we manage to do, the higher our prestige, the better the guys that we can hire. We're carrying 1 object, Ahab's doubloon, which if we use it, we gain +3 prestige. If we give it to a crew member, they gain +5 morale. So that's pretty interesting. Right, we're gonna take Ernest because we really need at least 1 hunter, and yeah, he's gonna have 2 in hunting. So let's take you, and then yeah, we won't really have a choice. He's funny, +5 morale to the other crew members. Okay then, I'm gonna take you, and then we could take a 3rd guy. I think we're gonna take him. Ah, come on, he's weak. I guess we can live with that, but we need someone who's looking after the ship and all that, so we're gonna take a craftsman. I can't take any of the others. I don't think I don't think I want to take one of these scientists. They can heal you in battle and all. Sociable, +1 for morale, and an orphan. Lay goes to the captain if the character dies. That is an invitation to just let him die, I think. Yeah, okay, we're gonna take Elijah, and that fills up our prestige cap and also fills up all the points that we have on the ship. We could also just take ship boys. Could have actually taken a 2 and a 2 guy. That might have been a thing. Yeah, no, there was no level 2 sailor, and we definitely want a sailor here. All right, then let's have a look at our ship. Our ship is over here. We have the Melville. There's actually no way to change the name of the ship, which is kind of sad. Right, so we have various stations where we can put our people. Like we have the lookout. We need a guy there to see if there are any whales in the surrounding area. We need someone to man the steering wheel. We have the forecastle, where people can sort of heal. And then we have a cargo hold. And the harpoons, which allows us to... I guess... no, the harpoons can't be worked actively. But I think the cargo hold can be worked at to just keep the ship in good condition. Right, and what we can do is we can buy better ships as we go up there. They all start at rotten level, I guess. And then you gotta upgrade them. And they all have different stats, which is pretty nice. And they also have different requirements. Like if we wanted to get the Sally, the rotten cutter, move a little bit up in the world, we would need sales level 2. And the way that you get those is just by researching them. So it takes a couple of days and some money. And then when you come back into the city, you can get those upgrades and install them. And you can take them from ship to ship. So they are across all the ships. You're going to keep your upgrades. So it's not wasted money. Right. What I would like to do is, yeah, I think we're actually gonna stick with the sails upgrade here. Let's just commit that. That's $200, but oh well. Plus 8% sailing speed, gonna be hugely useful. Okay, as started will take 90 days to complete. Great. Ends March 31st. Alrighty, we have $800 left, and we gotta lay in some supplies. So the nice thing about the game is that it actually tells you how many days stuff will last. We have a cargo hold of 64 units, but we really do want to hunt some whales. So we shouldn't completely fill our cargo hold. Now, I think we're just going to go out for about, let's say 200 days. 200 days sounds good. I'm going to buy food for, let's say 100, because I'm actually expecting to hunt some whales on the way. Grog we need for 200 days, because we can't hunt that. Like, the whales will give us whale blubber, but they will also give us whale meat that we can eat. And then wood, we need to keep the ship up and running. So let's go for wood for 200 days as well. So now we have about half of our cargo hold filled. And the other half can be filled with whale oil and whale blubber and all that kind of stuff. I think we're pretty much done here in the harbor. Nothing else to do. We've got the jobs. Alright, so let's sail away. Let's just sail out into the open sea. This is a rather difficult game, actually. I've been sort of trying to get my bearings, play the tutorial, played a couple of short rounds, and I've died a lot. I've died a lot. Which is fun, Okay, so we have our journal. We have the main quest, which just says, rise from the ranks. If you want other captains to share rumors about Moby Dick with you, you have to become a respected whaler, prestige 25. Look for jobs in the cities or hunt whales around the world. So that's probably what we're going to do. Hunt whales around the world. And we got this. We gotta try to scout that new whaling area. And these whaling areas will be active for about 3 months during the year, and if they're active you can just hang around here and try to hunt whales. It's actually pretty nice that we got one very close to Nantucket, so we're just gonna try to do some whaling over here. I also do want to move over to Peterhead, because we could use Peterhead to research something else, like an additional thing for our ship. But I kind of would like to get some additional money. You can see that we have the wind being shown over here. We also have this, the prevailing winds filter, that kind of shows you what winds used to blow. Like you have the trade winds over here. You have the roaring 40s way down in the south, very high fast winds, which is pretty interesting. That's knowledge that a sailor of that time would definitely have had to have. And this shows us the whale areas. Currently we don't know any. Hopefully we find one over here. And yeah, that's us. We're gonna gain experience. We'll be able to pick up more traits when we interact with our ship's crew and with, I think the Steam page says they have over 1,000 events that can happen while you are roaming the seas. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what actually happens to us. Alright then, now let's just move on. And we're going to sail. You can see that now that we're actually moving and have unpaused, it is no longer grayed out, the map. You can see there's the wind. You see where the wind is blowing and what orientation will have us move with the wind. And now we're sailing against it. Grand. Fin ahoy! You're, oh, crap, I didn't set an outlook. I really should have done that. Should have explained that first before sailing away. I mean, we have enough crew that they're all set, but yeah, different people with different skills do different things on these stations. Like if you have a sailor, if you're a sailor like me, I can actually increase our sailing speed. Although, yeah, the sailors can either increase sailing speed or increase the field of view. We should really put this guy down in the hold. Put me into the lookout, I think, and Rudolph onto the quarterdeck to steer the ship. And then we have Ernest, our hunter. He's just going to stay in the forecastle and do nothing, I guess. Save his strength for when we're going to fight the whales. That should be good. Okay. Lower the whaleboats, lead the hunt. Okay, we're going to hunt a whale. So this is a turn-based combat system where at the moment we only have one whaleboat. Later we can actually have up to 3, I think. And we can also have multiple enemies and all that. And each whaleboat works as one unit during a turn. So if you have 3 whaleboats, each of them can attack. Right. So we wanna take ourselves a sign. We're gonna take Ernest for sure, and I think we're gonna take Elijah. Now these are what our guys can do. And we're gonna roll the dice, and then it's gonna take one of these slots, one of these sides, and depending on where it lands, we can do different things. Like if it lands on this one, we can just do a strike that does 8 damage. If it lands on that one, we can deal 8 damage and fasten the whale. If it lands on me, I can do a protective maneuver and basically make a person or a boat, I think. Does this pull people on board? I'm actually not sure. I haven't used all the abilities. These guys, the smooth rowing can actually allow you to re-roll a guy. Everyone has, as a second one, the cabin boy, which just allows them to do some weak attacks, like clumsy strike over here, because they're not hunters. Right, our hunter can only do hunting things. All right, this looks good. We're going to leave Rudolph back in the ship, and I think we're just going to start here. So continue. We're fighting a newborn narwhal. Okay, so we're both going to roll. The narwhal is going to do his thing. We're going to do our thing, and then hopefully we're going to get out of there. We have a victory condition, and we have a random combat condition. That changes every round. Let's hope that we'll do well. So let's roll. Oh yeah! Okay, so we could either take the clumsy strike on me, do 1 damage, or we can take the strike on Ernest and just take the narwhal out. And that wins us the round. Pretty nice, because we have an experienced hunter on board. You can have bad luck, though. Right, so now we're gonna move the blubber onto our ship. This is raw fat I got from whales. Earn money from it going to a city. It will actually automatically be sold whenever you reach a city and split according to the lay of the members that you have on the ship. You can transform it to oil to get more money using the Tri-Works room. We don't have that on our ship currently because our ship is kind of small and shitty, and we also get food from this. So I mean, it's a newborn narwhal. It's not gonna give us a lot, but still, we got something out of it. And we have actually a narwhal hunting place right out on Nantucket. It's gonna be active January 7th, March 19th. Grand. We're gonna check out this hunting ground to see if there are better whales, because the narwhal doesn't really give you the most. Like, you probably want something else, like a spermaceti or something, instead of the narwhals. But that's really nice. December 21st until March 19th, we can hunt narwhals down here. Let's see what we get up here. It's gonna be interesting. We didn't take any damage either. It's not going to be newborn whales all the time. Okay, 2 days left to our goal. Fin ahoy! Your lookout yells as he spots a fin in the distance. Maybe the whale sighting rumors about this area were true. Lower the whaleboats, check the area. Okay, we've got another creature encounter. It looks like you've discovered a new whaling area, but your presence made the creatures nervous. You're meant to prepare to fight. Now, what's nice about this is that we can just go for last used. We don't have to set that every time. I'm gonna go for the cabin boy dice, though, to see if we can't get an attack off. Okay, we have another newborn narwhal. So this is another narwhal area. He has a tusk strike. So he's gonna cause us to bleed, take damage over time. That's gonna be nasty. Ah, damn it. Well, we have the smooth rowing. Let's try to re-roll Ernest. Come on. Oh, damn! And we take some damage, and I'm bleeding, actually. Stupid baby narwhal. Stop resisting. Yeah, 2 damage per turn. This could turn out rather ugly. Oh, come on! Reroll. Okay, at least now we get the strike. So we're gonna hunt that narwhal down. Yay! And we get some more blubber, and we get some food. So how is this? This is inactive. June 21st, September 21st. So what I want to do is I actually want to move over here, hunt all the narwhals, because we're in the perfect time frame. Hopefully we can actually get down here, hunt some more narwhals, move on to Peterhead, get another research going, and yeah, just try to make some more money. Maybe even get a better ship. I am currently hurt, so I should probably move my captain down here. Like now we won't really have a lot of an increased field of view. Normally you get 10% if you have a sailor guy up there, but well, that's just how it goes. I'm still getting 92% of what we get from the stuff that we have in the hold. But yeah, we're just gonna move back to the whaling area over here. Shame that that isn't active. June 21st. But yeah, this is absolutely great that we have 2 whaling areas right next to each other. I find that extremely fortuitous. No, fortuitous. Yeah. I can English. Okay, yeah! Another fin. Lead the hunt. Let's go. Let's not die. Because that can happen too. I've died to pirates. I've died to starvation already. Let's go for last used. Okay, let's continue. Good combat. And another baby narwhal. Actually, I want to see what that protective maneuver does for us. So let's just roll. So what does that do? Give immunity to a character for this round. Click to assign this command. Nah, we just want to use the strike, which is good. Doesn't really make sense to use that dice side in the first thing. But you can see that we're collecting prestige pretty fast. Also gaining some more blubber, some more food. Now let's just hunt whales. Let's just hang out in the area. We're in an active whale mating area. Yeah, and another one. Let's just try to fill our hold with more and more whales. Let's go for last use. I really enjoy the combat system. It is actually doing pretty well. Oh, and we have a young narwhal now. 10. And it has a tusk strike, so bleeding status. That is gonna... how much damage can it do? Action, instant, don't tell me. Okay, well... Let's hope that this actually works out. I'm always going to keep Elijah on the smooth rowing so we can go for a reroll if we need it. Let's go. Yeah, okay, we got a strike on him. So let's do some damage to that narwhal. Who's he going to pick? Yeah, me, of course. Grand. Ow! We have Sunny Mirage. Random crew member gets... Oh, no! Damn! So Ernest is stunned, our only hunter. That is absolutely perfect, I guess. We really need to take that narwhal down. The problem is, we definitely won't be able to do that with our clumsy strikes. What can you do? Yeah, -1. Shit. I'm not happy about that. Well, I guess we're just gonna try it. And we have no luck whatsoever. Ernest gets hit with a tusk strike. I mean, hunting whales is not chilly. That's not fun. You can actually die doing this if you're not careful. Right, so Ernest is on the normal dice again. We're gonna switch you back. Do we need to protect someone? I don't think so. I don't think that narwhal can really kill us as of yet. Okay, so now we got the hunting dice sites won't enable commands. Really? You gotta be shitting me. Alright then. Okay. Horath is immune now. Oh no! And he is dived. That is bad. I thought I was immune! Oh no, I'm still taking the bleeding damage. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. Is he still submerged? Immersed. Can't be targeted by enemy attacks. Yeah, that sucks big time. So he has wounded both of our guys. He's underwater. We didn't get the fasten, so he can submerge if he wants to. Not happy about this. At all. At all. Alright then. So protective maneuver, smooth rowing. We're gonna go for this again. We can't target him. Yeah, he's still immersed. He's just waiting for us to bleed to death. What a clever whale! What a clever whale. I gotta hand it to him. It's also kind of annoying, but I could retreat, but we're not there yet. Although I might. What does retreat do? It's just retreating. Would be a shame for a spray though. Men fleeing from the battlefield. Alright, let's try it. Come on. We really should be able to kick him out, maybe. I'm gonna go for the protective roll, though. Come on! Get up now! Okay, we're gonna protect the captain. Stupid Dusk Strike. And he can still do it, even though he's submerged. Come up now! God damn it! Okay, he's up now. He's up. Am I gonna risk it? Yeah, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit, I think. We really gotta kill it. I mean, we have a good chance. If we manage to roll something with Ernest, we can kill him. Okay, yeah, we can go for the fasten. So let's just take him out. Man. Hey, and they're all fin up. But that was a rather tough fight. I actually did not expect this to go so badly. Holy cow. I'm still in the forecastle, so I guess we can't send the captain out next time. We're still going to continue to hunt for a little while, I think. But maybe in the next episode. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Really useful, especially in the first episode of a series, so that it can show up in search results. And yeah, I hope you join me for the next episode and some more hunting in the 19th century with Nantucket. Thanks. Bye-bye.